Hi, it's Laura at Aquamarine18. Thanks for stopping by my channel today. Welcome or welcome back. In this video, I wanted to share a quick look at a deck that I have received recently, which is called the River and Stone Playing Cards by Beth Sobel. This is a deck that I found on Kickstarter, and Beth Sobel is a creator of numerous board games and decks of cards related to games as well. And I will leave her information below. I'm not sure if this deck is available right now, but I'll link to the Kickstarter as well as her website, so if it's a deck that interests you, you can keep an eye out for it. This is the box that it came in. You can see that it's kind of a holographic silver there. It came with a seal here that says on it, have fun. I don't know how readable that will be there. Have fun. I unfortunately did have to break the seal on this beautiful box, as the bottom half of the box is glued shut. You'll see here that this deck was manufactured by the United States Playing Card Company in Kentucky, made in USA. So this is a deck that I really liked the artwork, so I went for it. The deck came with a few extra cards, so we have a couple of jokers, a chipmunk there. We have a little have fun card here with Beth's website, and there is another joker. Where did they go? Did I leave one in the box? I'm just off to a great start, aren't I? I left the other one in the box. There are two jokers. There is a bear and a chipmunk. And as the name suggests, River and Stone, this is a nature-based deck, which if you know the kinds of decks that I tend to go for, it will not surprise you that this is a deck that I gravitated towards. So, there's also an extra card which includes the design of the back on both sides. These in my collection tend to become bookmarks, so I'm happy to have that. Now, something that also stood out for me with this deck is that each suit, as we'll see, is an animal, and it's also very elemental as well, which is how I read decks like this. I also just love playing cards, so my playing card collection sometimes end up being decks that I play with, and sometimes they end up being a reading deck. But we'll go through the suits one by one. This is the spade suit, of course, which would be swords, which for me means it's an air suit, and you'll see the animal correspondences make complete sense for me as an air suit. So we have lots of beautiful moons and skies in this suit. I'll zoom in a little bit here. Still getting used to the top-down view. So these are really beautiful artwork here. So much detail. And so for each suit, the lower numbers in the suit are more scenic, and then we start to see the appearance of an animal in the higher numbers. So we can see that happening here. And now for the court cards, the face cards, what Beth has done is include the same individual in 3 life stages, which I thought was a really nice way of representing these cards. So for all of the jacks, we will see a young person, a child. For all of the queens, we'll see an adult here. And for all of the kings, we will see an elder. And so I really liked that, that structure a lot. They're not reversible, like a playing card, court card often is. But for me, that's completely fine. I think that these portraits are really beautiful. So I'm very happy with that. So that's the spades, or suit of air. Next up, we will go to the clubs, which clubs would be fire suit, right? Would be akin to wands. And we get a kind of mountainous region in the clubs cards. This feels like a three of wands, or like looking out. And I didn't mention, but the cardstock is linen. It's a playing card stock, so of course they shuffle brilliantly, and they have that nice texture that the linen has. And here we see the first hint of the animal for clubs. Look at how cute. And the court cards again. For the clubs, feature again a child, an adult, and an elder of the same individual. And here I like there's a fire symbolism there for the fire suit, which I like. Something that's interesting about this deck is that, as far as I can tell, the creator, Beth Sobel, her background seems to be entirely in game design, or areas related to game design, not in kind of oracle or tarot so much, but there are these hints of symbolism that I can relate to playing card or oracle symbolism, which I think is really interesting. And like thinking about the court cards as perhaps stages of experience, I think that this is a really great way to do that. Next up will be the hearts, which are of course cups or water, and it's a very watery suit, which I really like. And here, instead of having the usual red for the heart and the letter, we have a more kind of oceanic gray-blue. These aces are really pretty. And we get, of course, watery scenes with these ones. Again, with no animal in the early cards. But then they appear in the higher numbers of pips. So here we get Jellyfish, which is of course perfect for a water suit, makes complete sense. And then for the quartz again, we have this young child here, then, you know, maturing into an adult, and an elder for the king. And these portraits are really, really pretty. Look at how beautiful. Very expressive. And finally we have the diamonds, and of course the diamonds would be pentacles or earth, and the symbolism of the fern running through these diamonds is perfect for indicating an earth suit. Very lush and green. The growth out of the stump there. And again, the green symbol and number there rather than the usual red. And we see our first hint of a forest earthy animal here in the 6. Aren't they really beautiful? Oh, getting some glare. There we go. And for the quartz again, we have a child, adult, and elder with these very earthy leaf kind of brooches, or I guess cloak pins in these images. And I just think these portraits are really beautiful. Really pretty. So that is the quick look at the River and Stone playing cards by Beth Sobel. Did you back this deck? Let me know if you are enjoying it as well. And I will see you again soon. Have a great day. Bye.